All right, here we go today in this short video showing you how to replace the seals in our telescoping sleeve. The first thing we're going to want to do now that we're going to replace the seals is come on to the business end of the telescoping sleeve. We can slide that out. And inside of here, I have a double retaining ring. Pop that double retaining ring right out. This is the key. This is what holds the inner sleeve inside of the outer sleeve. So now that we've removed the double retaining ring, I'm going to be able to slide the entire inner sleeve out and get to the seals and my two guide rings that you're going to see here momentarily. So now you can see where I get to the first guide ring that's in here. My seals are there. I'm going to continue to pull out. That's actually where I have my seals, my two guide rings. So now I've removed the inner sleeve from the outer sleeve. So now you see our two guide rings that we have here. We're going to want to go ahead and split this and take the first guide ring off, like so. Then we can come down here to the second guide ring and start sliding it up. So then we're going to go ahead and slide the entire unit off. So now we're just going to be working the retaining ring off and the two U-cup seals. Take our seal pack out here. So here on our 4-inch seal kit, we have the 3 metal spacers and the 2 U-cup seals. Again, the orientation of these U-cup seals when we install them is very important. What I want to show is, again, you can see the U-cup here on the seals, and the flat sides go back to back. Again, with the metal spacer that would be in between them, so that when we place them on to the telescoping sleeve, as the arm is extended and retracted, we kind of get that squeegee effect. So here we just want to illustrate the difference between the 3-inch telescoping sleeve rebuild kit and the 4-inch telescoping sleeve rebuild kit. The 4-inch, we're going to have our 3 metal guide rings and our 2 U-cup seals, again, opposing directions of how they're placed. And on the 3-inch, we only have 2 metal spacers and our U-cup seals here, again, opposing directions of how they're facing, and we just use a slightly different seal in our 3-inch version. So now we're going to start the reassembly of our telescoping sleeve. Very important that we do not forget our double retaining ring. We're going to make sure we put that on first. You do not want to get everything put back together and forget this part, as then we'd have to disassemble again. But double retaining ring on, put our first stainless steel ring, our U-cup seal, again, making sure that it's facing down towards the TTMA flange. We want to be a little bit delicate on this one to make sure that we go around these guide rings, pull that around there so that we don't damage the seal, just like so. Second stainless steel ring. The other U-cup seal, again, opposing direction. This is going to be facing back up towards us, how I'm putting this together. Slide everything down here. Lastly, the third stainless steel ring. So now we're back with our 2 guide rings. Work that right on down. And that snaps into place. You see that the guide ring has a little bit of a gap right here. It does not come completely together, and that is completely normal. We want that gap to be there. The other one, we're going to slide it on as well. I have those 2 just opposing. It doesn't really matter how they go. They can be in line. It does not matter. But the key feature here is that they are gapped so that when we put the inner sleeve inside the outer sleeve, you are going to have some product that gets inside of this. Obviously, it will not leak because the seal pack holds it. But any fluid that's in here, when we retract it, it will allow product to allow that pressure to subside back into the outer pipe. So now that we have all of our seals in place and our 2 guide rings, we're going to reinstall the telescoping sleeve. Just go ahead and slide everything right on in. Now as I pull this out, you're going to see that my retaining ring and guide ring are here. So we're going to want to push those right back in. So now we're going to go ahead and reseat all the seals and put the double retaining ring back in. In this step here, I take a flat O-ring pick that I have here, and I just kind of push around Make sure I have to get everything back and seated properly and deep enough so I can get my double retaining ring in and set that. And again, just working around, going, clockwork star pattern, and then we're going to reseat the double retaining ring. So this is how we rebuild the seal pack inside of our Dixon telescoping sleeve. Visit our website for more information and check out our transportation market page. If you have any questions, concerns, or comments, please contact us at dixonvalve.com. Don't forget to like this video and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel.